Are we ready? Oh, yes, we are. I just need
Would
to
you like
join it.
to would you like to join me, Paul?
I was too busy looking at myself at Skype. I mean, no. Okay.
No one's narcissistic here. No one at all.
Right? I'm wearing a t-shirt.
Okay, let's step into game number 3. The score is 0-2, Blank Boy over Teutonic.
Want to explain the criteria for this matchup again? Or for number 3?
Right, so number 3, you choose, or the loser of the second map chooses what matchup will be played. And we have Teutonic spawning up in the 1 o'clock position as the Brown Terran. And let's see what got chosen.
Right?
The Teal Terran, Blank Boy, spawning at the 7 o'clock because he was forced to.
Right?
He had to play TBT.
Usually there's no mirror matchups, but I think they made an exception for this
Yeah,
particular,
but, I mean, Teutonic was down 0-2. He really
right?
wanted that mirror matchup. So we're
Right.
going to see a TBT on Fighting Spirit. Again on Fighting Spirit because the third match takes place on Fighting Spirit. Looks like Supply Depot's going down.
All
I like
right.
this positioning. They're both close to the mineral line. You can just build your Supply Depot and then walk right back onto your minerals. Getting that quick. This guy, I guess, is going to go out and scout, not actually going to go back to mining. I was going to
Right.
say I like this positioning because then you can just quickly come back and mine immediately, just, saving a little bit of time.
Yes. Although I have played a game, a TVT, where I was saved because I walled off my
Hmm.
ramp.
Okay.
So I do think there is some merit into actually completing the wall, even though it is a Terran. And if they got siege, there's really no way that you could that a wall is going to do
Oh,
anything that would
Paul,
hurt you.
I'm going to have to stop you short for a sec. It looks like
Yes.
there's a 14cc coming out from Blank Boy right now.
Oh, really?
14cc against this one base build. We have a Marine coming out. And this SCV is going to come out and scout this. Just now, the first barracks being thrown down from Blank Boy, while Teutonic's first Marine is almost done. We might be seeing a bunker rush on this. This is a really fast command center. Gas just now going down. Teutonic is going to have vultures way before Blank Boy does, and he could possibly abuse Blank Boy's Marine-only force before his factory pops.
Now, Blank Boy actually did not go up that ramp, so he does not know whether, unless he has good timing sense, whether
Oh, there goes the first SCV building that command center.
that's very good on Teutonic's job. Um,
Absolutely.
so he doesn't know that Rax was necessarily okay. Then
Ooh, and then, oh,
Blank
the
Boy
SCV
clean.
strikes back. Oh, but here comes the Marine. And this is what we're talking about, just getting Marines so much faster. This command center not finishing just yet. Okay, here comes an SCV. Do something. Not quite build it, not quite attack. He just wanted to see. Okay, he's going to try to build this. We have a Marine defending. Is this
Second
command
Marine
center going
comes.
to get finished ever? Okay, the Marines double teaming that one. Taking out Blank Boy, losing a lot of units early on in this game. Okay, here comes 4 SCVs getting pulled. Factory just now being constructed. Ooh, run Marines! One at 4 HP. Gonna get shot down. But, okay, we have a 22 HP Marine coming out. Oh, but 3 SCVs. So angry with him. Command Center finishes. Finally, after all that drama. Oh, the drams. And, let's
I,
see. Okay, a machine shop getting added on before any vultures. I think I would have actually liked a response. Okay, we do see a fast command center in response. I was going to say that I would have liked to see vultures before that to abuse how, hey, your first factory is just now done, and now we see A second factory being constructed by Blank Boy, going to take advantage of that early economy. Getting the second gas, going to take advantage of that especially.
Right. Just to note that Teutonic did not go up the ramp ever, so he has actually no idea about
Hmm.
anything that T- Blank Boy is doing, except that he
Oh
has a factory,
no!
and that vulture is going down,
Vulture! Oh no, that was
and these
so
Marines are going to go
bad.
down as well. Four
Okay,
Marines
4
against,
Marines against run SCVs.
yeah, only SCVs.
Oh no, the command center lifting
Okay, they're going
up.
to block off the ramp. That's a
Okay, okay,
good on.
they killed one of them.
Yes.
One's down to what is that? 6 health, 5 health. One more shot and he'll go down. All the
Right.
SCVs
Coming
attack!
back.
Attack SCVs! Oh, vultures not quite down. Okay, the weakened Marine going down. Oh, these SCVs so strong in their SCVs. Good job, space construction vehicles.
Right. Our
Okay, here's
mines are being
vultures.
researched, vultures cleaned up, and a lot of vultures are being produced right now. Two factories against
A
one
lot of
factory with a
SCVs
machine
just
shop.
went down right now. But with
Tank,
okay, and Teutonic's command center is done too.
yes. So would you say that they're kind of even? Because
Yeah, I'd say this is pretty even. We notice some SCVs fall from Blank Boy, but because he got this earlier command center, I think he could be creating more SCVs in the long run. Although now we see that they're both about even on SCV production. That this command center was lifted for a while and just now starting to reproduce SCVs.
right, vultures are coming in, about to, or oh no, they're just poking in. Vultures taking out a tank nearby, uh, outside Blank Boy's natural, kind of dodging those mines.
Ooh,
Okay,
he needs to have the micro. The micro. Oh,
right.
there go the mines. Okay, another vulture. This is a 2-kill tank. Oh,
Three kill
3
tank.
kills. Nice micro from Teutonic. Getting out of there. No mine hits getting taken. He's just going to
Right.
wipe out those 3 vultures, and he could just go back and repair if he really wanted to.
All right, now for a little update on the buildings right now. So there's two factories going down. Our two factories are down on Teutonic side with a starport with control, with the control tower being added on. Third factory and a science facility. That's a lot of stuff being thrown down, but the money, if you look at the money, then that just, it makes up for it.
Hmm.
So vultures are coming in, attacking that one lonely tank, putting mines around him. Will these mines go off by the vulture? No,
Ooh.
the vultures get away, and that's good. That's very good. Now, vultures are now attacking the defenseless SCVs. Uh, as you see, mines don't. Reminder: mines do not activate by hovering units such as SCVs. Tanks going down, sieging up. A lot of SCVs went down. Not happy to see that, but that is a low enough HP vulture that just gets taken out by the SCV.
Hmm.
And on Blank Boy's side, he's got two factories, one with machine shop, and it is three factories. My mistake,
Oh,
and
that's
the
okay.
tank being created right now, and just a third just going down by on Teutonic side, which is, I'm not sure if that's warranted.
Okay, so
Is
it looks
it?
like Teutonic's gonna say, "Hey, you took that 14 CC. I don't want to be behind economically. I'm gonna take a faster third than you are."
Yes. Yes, I definitely see that going through his mind, and with one tank defending, which there'll probably be more later.
But it looks like right now, that's not the biggest concern is in his head. He knows
Right.
that Blink Boy can't possibly have that much stuff after he saw what just happened at his own front. Um, looks like
Right.
those mines got annihilated out of his natural.
All right.
And he's going to mostly be focusing on here. He knows that Blink Boy has not scouted this 3 o'clock position.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Science facility, I mean, science vessel getting produced just now from Teutonic as well as a Goliath, just a single Goliath. This tank poking him to see, hey, are you expanding the same way I am? But he's not going to see anything. So he knows that, yes, he is up. He has the economic lead. Um, Looks like equal factory numbers from both these players.
And around equal food. All right, Teutonic's
Absolutely.
pushing out, getting these,
65, 65.
trying not to get contained. The contain is starting to form. It looks like a little siege tank armistice going around. Not armistice. What would you
But
call this?
note that this science vessel gives Teutonic the advantage in these tank battles because note that tanks can shoot further than they can see. Oh, but those mines
Those
are going to be so
vultures.
critical in taking out these tanks, that Blank Boy wins it by just having more vultures.
Right, because vultures can, they beat siege tanks any day by laying mines and by just being close enough so that siege tanks can't,
Right,
do anything.
absolutely.
Those
Smartly
siege
placing
tanks,
a defensive matrix. Ooh, taking out two tanks that were clumped a little too closely there.
right, and the siege tank goes down despite the defensive matrix. Uh, all right, still 3 tanks by Teutonic. Science vessel coming out, being produced. No SCVs transferred to the third on Teutonic's part. Science vessel, or no, is it a Wraith? I cannot see. Oh, dropship by
Yes, dropship.
by Blank Boy. Still on 3 factories for each player. They could probably we'll see more later.
Blank Boy making an engineering bay here in the middle of the map. Not sure exactly what this is for. He has a barracks hovering out here. Gonna respond to the science vessel by also gaining him vision.
Hmm. Well, there's no harm in having 2. Okay, dropped.
Hmm.
Teuton's third gets dropped. Vultures are gonna. Those mines definitely gonna kill that tank. SCVs just get transferred. CC lifted. Those SCVs better get out of there. That vulture can definitely defend from any SCVs trying to run up and attack a sieged tank.
Right. Some mines getting planted
Or,
to
yeah.
perhaps try to block this command center from planting again.
So this is actually a very good contain. Oh, I see that the bridge. That's the reason why the contain seems to be getting broken by Teutonic because it looks like the heat.
Teutonic has crossed over the bridge with
Yeah.
just 3 unsieged tanks, but this one siege tank behind that field of mines is going to be able to hold that off. This Goliath's just battering down this barracks. He doesn't really care to partake in real combat.
All right.
But there goes that one siege tank. This is a lot of unsieged tanks just walking across the map like it's no big deal.
Right, and if there's no vultures or tanks to compete with him, then I guess it really is no big deal. 2 dropships. I'm not sure if they have units in them. No, they do not. Looks
Um,
like they're gonna pick up that one siege
okay,
tank.
one
Yes.
picks up one tank, and another tank coming around here. I don't know how much I like this single tank because there are a lot of unsieged tanks right now. But if he battles this one just head on, that one has a lot lower health than he does. Not quite so much anymore.
Okay. 1 factory, adding on, making it 4 total on Teutonic's part, and he has double armory.
Looks like 5 factories on Blank Boy's base.
Right. I would much prefer to see stuff like that. With yes, vultures being produced, 2 machine shops. Um, let's see. And looks like
Barracks
this.
being recreated. Looks like he's trying to add on more factories.
All right, no what do you call it? No armories on Blank Boy's side, so he might get a later game advantage for having higher
Oh,
upgrades.
a drop went down here in the main of Teutonic. Looks like not that much damage was sustained. Still a high SCV count. Didn't actually see both tanks. Looks like they just got taken out by SCVs after sieging up. But yeah, 1-1 or 2-2, excuse me, getting researched for Teutonic, while Blank Boy has no upgrades whatsoever. As
Blank Boy
observed.
does have a third going down, which is very much needed in this game. And
Teutonic not quite yet retaking his third.
right. Oh, a big a nice sizable force coming out against no vulture assisted tanks. Unsieged tanks just hanging out right outside in between the third and Blank Boy's natural. Vultures are kind of picking off whatever is undefended, which is a
Mm.
very good defensive matrix. Terran Goliath. Um, ooh, and then the tanks start to meet up.
Ooh. Okay,
Siege.
lots of sieging happening. Lots of
Ooh,
splash damage. Taking out a bunch of those tanks. But these vultures are gonna tank most of that damage.
yes,
And there goes the brown tanks, with two teal tanks being
right.
remaining on the field for
A lot
Blank
of
Boy.
vultures in the natural of Blank Boy's base and a lot of tanks in
Mm.
Teutonic's natural.
Okay, so it looks like we have one player who's mostly creating tanks, another player mostly creating vultures.
Right, as we can probably tell by the machine shop spells. At these, a lot of tanks, they can just go right through despite siege tanks or vultures or mines.
Just so many unsieged tanks just walking through, walking through. They don't care. They have 2-2 upgrades and nothing matters.
Right. Now vultures are coming out, probably to meet, shake hands with those tanks, and unsieging those. Blank was unsieging his tank so that he could do some damage.
Looks like, okay, I think Teutonics try to make an assault on this third base from Blank Boy. Perhaps not. Maybe he's waiting for some vultures to back him up. He's just got them standing right here, right now, trying to deny any movement through that part of the map. These two dropships, I think, are going to see them, though. And, yeah, trigger some movement from Blank Boy.
Right. I think
Um,
yeah. What's his name is yeah, definitely. Teutonic is trying to see if he can get into that third. It looks like those vultures are going to meet with those tanks, and those tanks are going to have to.
mm, it looks like the vultures with the tank support are going to be able to take on these tanks, but everyone's just running away. Oh, that's the most mobile tank force I've ever seen.
All right, a lot of stuff at Terran at Teutonic's base back at home that he could be using to assist these tanks. Um, there are okay, those yeah. That this looks like this is going to get taken down, or at
Mm,
least should.
yeah, smartly sieging up there, but now these tanks are a little too far to attack each other. Um, yeah, so much stuff in Teutonic's natural, um, and Teutonic's third going up, just as Blank Boy's third does. Some SCVs getting transferred around, no big deal. An SCV down here at the 6 o'clock from Teutonic. I wonder what that's about. Looks like we have some tanks trying to push up, get a better position here in the middle from Blank Boy. With these vultures just supporting, making sure none of these vultures run up and plant some mines, kill these guys. We have a lot of mines just like on Blank Boy's side of the map. Just hanging out, making sure that there isn't some kind of weird tank counterattack.
Right. 6 factories for 6 factories, but Teutonic has a higher food count of 134 and Blank Boy 110. It looks like a
Mm.
maybe supply block. Um, SC, not a lot of SCVs in the third, but that's okay. And these, yeah, these Teutonic, I mean, Blank Boy is definitely getting the better concave position with only
Mm.
2 tanks that are really holding
Yeah,
anything up.
assaulting these two tanks while all the other forces from Teutonic are just holding their ground back here in the natural. Looks like Blank Boy's going to take advantage of this and move up right now while he sees no siege tanks from Blank Boy. Some defensive matrices going down. Matrices?
Right.
Smartly, and just these tanks walking up, trying to tank that damage.
Ooh.
That's a lot. Okay, this mine not going to be betraying anyone today. Oh, I
Ooh.
think that mine... How did that even happen? I think, did those vultures shoot that mine and not let it go off? Because that mine
Something,
is
yeah.
dead,
They
unless...
got shot. That jet mine definitely got shot.
Right,
That's the only with
without
it.
going off. Okay, a lot of tanks getting sieged right now. From both sides. Teutonic sieging just beforehand, but so many tanks from Blank Boy unsieging, needing to get away from these vultures. Okay, shooting out the mines, taking out the mines before they can go off. Um, Here it looks like we're gonna have a siege up this ramp, or excuse me, across this bridge. Um, just a siege tank versus siege tank battle. So many more teal siege tanks on the field right now. Ooh, one tank getting caught out of position, trying to make his way somewhere, getting taken out. Looks like, ooh, Blank Boy's trying to recreate this line, but those tanks getting out of position, sort of wanting to walk themselves up.
Right.
Okay, looks like that tank's gonna get taken out, bringing that one down to 36 health, which is not quite good enough.
All right, 3 dropships kind of stationed right near Blank Boy's forces, right outside Teutonic's base.
Hmm.
Only a 10
Where's
food
this
count
dropship gonna
difference.
go? Okay, 100 food to 90 food. Okay, but that is now in Blank Boy's favor. A big change from what we saw before, that 20 food count difference in Teutonic's favor. Okay, looks like these vultures are gonna do some bombing, take out some siege tanks, and the ones that they don't take out, they'll weaken them considerably. But a lot of tanks going down for Blank Boy. He sieged up just in the wrong position, I want to say. Smart defensive matrix, preventing this tank from dying from 18 health to 17, taking out that last tank. Let's see, we have 91 food for Teutonic against 85 of Blink Boy. The food count is now in Teutonic's favor. Looks like I'm not seeing any tanks right now from Blank Boy, and a lot of SCVs off mine. Okay, there are 3 tanks walking up here into the middle of the map. Gonna try to pull off a miracle. There are just more tanks over here. There's no vulture support right now. Okay, we see 1 Wraith from Blank Boy. Probably gonna wanna deny these science vessels from just walking all over the place and making those defensive matrices, because those are so beneficial. Okay, it looks like all these SCVs transferring to this secret 5 o'clock position, gonna get spotted by these vultures and taken out. Ooh, this is bad, but it's really hard in TBT to defend more expansions because you're so immobile. You need to move those tanks there beforehand, and it's especially hard when you have things going on up at your natural between tank lines and other tank lines.
Right. There's well, yeah, again, a
The
lot of
sad
vultures.
tale of these SCVs down in the corner.
Right. Yeah. I think this is interesting to see that there's a lot of tanks that Teutonic prefers tanks and Blank Boy prefers vultures. I kind of
Hmm.
like that personality, or maybe it could be just mistake because, not mistake, but just because Blank Boy does not main as Terran. Um,
No, he does
Teuton
not.
Teutonic's main is Terran, so maybe he has more refined look on things. Not necessarily better, but yet play Terran much more.
Paul, would you say that Blank Boy's treating this more as a PVT, um,
PVT, actually,
making all these vultures?
this is what vultures are actually really good. And as I was saying that Teutonic or Blank Boy has just cleaned up some vultures that were in his third. And but no, I'd say that vultures they're good anywhere. Really,
Hmm.
I've really have the urgency or like the tendency, not the tendency, but I really would like to experiment with just using vultures, to be honest with you, on low level play and get away with it, because the mines, they can just destroy
Those mines
anything.
laying
And if you have
125
enough
damage, they're
vultures,
so strong.
right? And with enough vultures, it doesn't matter. You can still get one mine off in a seemingly impossible situation.
Hmm. If you just have so many mines, because
Oh
tanks
yes,
fire so slowly, and yeah, they can like 2-shot a mine or something, when they're unsieged, but
right.
that fire rate can just really, if you have more mines than there are tanks, that's not really much of hope. And there's GG from
HH.
Teutonic.
Yes, there it is.
Being unable to take that that third, or that fourth, I guess he had the third.
Right.
Uh,
This is quite an upset, I must say, because that's his main. I mean, his main is Terran and
Right?
Blank Boy plays anybody else. That's quite humiliating if I'm like
Yeah,
if I
as a
so.
TVT, I mean, Teutonic was the one who chose that matchup, who said, hey, you don't play Terran. I play Terran. You're going down, kid. This is my race. What you got? What you know about me?
Right.
And then, no, that didn't happen. That feeling that, this is my race. What are you doing here? Get out of here. Get
It's
out of
like,
here, scrub. This is my turf.
and he can't say get out of here because like he invited him there. So that's like
Here,
an awkward
come play
confrontation.
me as my race. We'll see what happens. What's going down? And then he goes down. He's the one going down. Oh no. Oh, what a tragedy.
Right. Um, what did I want to say? Because last matchup, this he was actually put in the same situation where Teutonic lost the second game.
Hmm.
Um, and it was a PVT where Teutonic was Protoss, and he did that interesting um, like proxy natural, not natural but like second,
Right.
and what do you call it? And so he just like I think he's better with his PVT, or so it seems with the evidence that we were given. That
Hmm.
yeah, so it looks like the Teutonic really should stick to PVT if he's going to pick up a matchup, or maybe we could see another TVT going down.
I mean, that was just a really weird TVT. We had lots of unsieged tank fights.
Right.
We had I thought disappointing number of mines getting planted. I thought I saw a lot of vultures die when they still had, 2, 3 mines
Yes.
in their trunk, because that's where I like to imagine that vultures keep their mines.
Right. And I do think that there is actually more to like the mind game than I think that we're giving credit to, um, for the fact that Teutonic's main is Terran,
Hmm.
and how he probably played shaped how he thought his opponent Blank Boy, who does not play Terran, would respond. But I think that that was pretty standard Terran versus Terran low level play. Like a lot of things blowing up and a lot of back and
Right.
forth going on. But that was very good on Blank Boy's part to keep keep. I actually don't know who had the advantage. That was
Right, that was
really
kind of weird. Like we saw, okay, here, Blank Boy has this quick natural, but now, oh, he has to lift it off, and when it gets landed back, now Teutonic's natural's done. Oh, hey, we have Teutonic taking this quick third, but wait, now that has to lift off and can't quite get down there. And then by the time it gets back down there, Blank Boy's got his third up. I mean, that was really weird. It was hard to say who had the economic advantage. They were also on even factory counts all game long.
yeah, that's
Although
interesting.
I did like, if you noticed, it seemed that Teutonic was using science vessels as like the air unit he was using, and Blank Boy was using dropships. Like I noticed that he had, I think, up to like 5 dropships. It looked like they were just patrolling in the middle of the map. And I think Teutonic made a better usage of those science vessels using D-Matrix than Blank Boy did using his dropships. We did see he did a little harass a couple times, but those weren't to the greatest effects. And we did see that one instance of using the vultures to bomb those tanks, which I thought was more successful in the harass anyway.
Yes.
But I think Teutonic did better in that regard with the science vessels. But also something that I noticed was just the tank positioning. Often there were 2 tanks positioned too close to each other so that when one got shot, the other got shot, and just 2 tanks would die at the same time.
True.
And I think I noticed that more on the Teal Terran side, his tanks dying than Teutonic's. I would have preferred those tanks a little more spread out. Though he did end up taking that. I was a little I kind of questioned that timing of the GG, but I don't know. I guess Teutonic felt that in his bones, in his blood, that, oh no, I can't do this. Even though I was pretty sure that they were on like even bases and even factory counts, but that's the game.
Right, right.
So, next week, May 5th, there will not be a weekend friendlies. I'll be going out of town. I will not be here that weekend at all. So then, I guess the next weekend friendlies might be, May 12th. In 2 weeks from today. Catch us then. Um, for now, I'm Solder, and
I'm Pelican.
and this is the weekend friendlies. Goodbye, everyone. You're all lovely. Have a great day.